Okay, this is hard mode. The final mission of the game. I really did save this as my final mission, because it is the end of the ends. Now you're going to need to put all your skill, all your thoughts, all your process into this. Now you could do this actually in your first try. And if you do, I'd like to see you record it. I'd like to see how your first try ends up. I want to see how far you make it. But did you see how I handled that hallway? In that hallway, I went slow. I took steps. Okay? I just took baby steps because things are falling left and right. You have no idea where they're going to come from. Now right there, that trick I did, I don't always advise that. In fact, you don't need to do it. I just did it for fun because I said, you know what? I want to own this level so bad. It would make hard mode look like a baby. Same thing right there. I got some extra points. But you can observe where all the enemies are. It's actually not that different. Some of the stuff is different. Right here, once again, baby steps, baby steps. And see that guy? He's right at the end of the hallway. He's trying to take care of us. You know what? We'll sneak behind him, take him out. And look at this. We're already at the end of Tails. And about the same amount of time as normal. And with about the same score. 10,000? Jeez. So as you can see, it's not that difficult. There are a couple difficult moments where we take a lot of damage. But you should be fine. So right here, just going to play like I normally would. I hit the time stop, I take out this door as much as I can. As you can see, there was an enemy that was off to the left. And I'm going to take these guys out for a combo of 4. Look at that, perfect. Got over 11,000 for a score. This is just like we normally would. But take key note of where the places where I inched along instead. Now right here we have 2 of these guys. These guys are always known. I managed to take one out. I still don't even know how I did. But these guys, they kind of drop prematurely. And they do that naturally, and it's like, huh. As you can see, I just took that guy out because I was afraid. I got a little scared. But that's to show you, you can miss out on a combo, you can make mistakes, you don't have to worry. Because that score that we need is 29,000. And you know what? In hard mode, they usually just give us more enemies. So we're going to actually take care of that 29,000 with over 30,000, 31,000. Just like we did in the other previous missions. Now you probably saw that part coming right here, the hallway where the enemies show up. You know what? You gotta be careful, they're shooting faster than normal. Don't worry about combos, just take them out. Now this time stop, I try to keep hitting it because it's quick. This time stop though lasts much longer, the one in this room. Now the other thing to note is I'm on the middle platform, I'm not on the one to the left. Middle is now the answer, and that's about a minute 55 in. Remember, they come back every 10 seconds or so. But the middle is where you want to be. So now this hallway, what I do is I just stand right on this thing. I highlight what I can in the background. I highlight what I can above me. I highlight what I can around me. I'm jumping all around. In fact, I think I got a combo of 12. But you know what? It's a perfect. There's no reason you shouldn't have it. Now we're coming around this hallway right here. We got one guy in the background. Take him out before he has a chance to reach out and hug you to death. Now this part, you already know what to do. Take out what you can on the way down. Shoot at him. Avoid the lasers. It's the best you can do. By the time you're done, you're going to feel good because you have over 20,000 points. You're doing great. Now this hallway though, you got this guy right here in front of you, one after another. You just run up to them. That's much better than being side by side. So now you're doing great, Eggman. This part, self-explanatory. You know what to do. You know what to do. Now I wait for the platform in the middle, just because I knew it was coming up. The room's going faster than usual. See what I did there? I shot to the left. That's because after a couple seconds of being on that platform, a guy was going to try and sneak attack you and hit you. But you're doing great. Now, we're here as Rouge. As you can see, I did the trick where if you just spam the button, you should be able to start flying early. And you know what? I always have the best luck on hard mode compared to the other modes. I don't know why. But as you can see, I avoided all those spiky balls of death. If you didn't avoid the spiky balls of death, you know what? I honestly have not climbed up with the spiky balls of death there. Because I always manage to get high up. So this part's self-explanatory. You hit the switch, it's the same deal as before. It's just everything's a little bit faster now. Rouge's section is really quick, actually. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about that switch on the wall. I'm just going to do what I can to take out this enemy here, get a few extra points, because why not? I mean, she's just standing there, you know? And right here, you got to be careful. Things are coming down. They're coming to hit you. You got to watch yourself. Right here, you don't want to mess up and die. So here I am with 0 rings. You got to be very careful. Now, hopefully you won't mess up as much as I did. Patience is key. Okay, so now there's that. I just walk over to it. And boom. No, it did not make it. So you have to be quick. So this shows an example of, you know what? I'm wasting my time pretty much. You gotta be quick, but you don't want to die. There we go. Got a ring. Good to go. You still are under 4 minutes. 22,000 points. You're doing grand right now. Now on to Knuckles. What's changed about Knuckles? Because clearly Rouge was easy. We avoided the spiky balls. That was pretty much the only big, difference. Well, right here, we're going to take out this guy like we normally would. He's a little bit faster than usual, but you know what? Who cares? We got rings aplenty around us. You just keep going, go through, going down. You got to find the switch. The switch is not in the normal highest pillar now. It's actually on the second highest. See, then you go all the way up. You got to trigger that switch like you normally would. Now, if you're wondering how I knew which way to go when I finally got out of the water, honestly, I didn't. But you see what's happening right now is I'm playing the Mystic Melody. And this guy pops down. And this part can really annoy people. You have to go from the front of the bumper to make it to the top. You can't be in the back. You cannot hit it from the back. You have to hit it from the front. So in that little close quarters, it's really annoying. But that enemy is not even going to hurt you, so don't even worry. So now right here, I just kind of hit the switch. I tried to do my best. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't make it. And then you just go through here. It saves you a couple seconds overall. It's not a big deal. But it lets you get these rings. And you know what? I just feel good about hitting the time stop. So now we're coming into this room. This is different. Normally, you have to hit the time stop because of the water pressure. There's no water pressure. You just go through this now. It's great. It's awesome. You just keep proceeding through. You come to this room and you avoid all the lasers like you normally would. You take it slow and steady. I just kind of find a sweet spot. And now I jump up and I go like you normally would. This last hallway is all that it is to Knuckles, and it's not different at all. So here we go. There's a seal. Oh, it's so cute. And now we're just going to hit the button. And come on, Knuckles, hit the button. Good. A little over 5 minutes. Almost 23,000 points. Doing wonderful. Now, it's all up to Sonic. Now, you know what is great about Sonic? Is that we are here, we are doing hard mode, and we have checkpoints once again. If you die as Sonic here, you don't have to worry. You get to keep your points. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So right now we take out these two guys like you already know how. Now what I do for this section is I bounce off both of them. 1-2. And give them the 1-2 punch. Because otherwise one is prone to likely to hit you with a laser. So I do my best just to jump over to the middle, bounce over to him. You already know the tricks. I come back, I hit the switch. I try to do my best to make it to the gold beetle. It's humiliating. That almost always happens to me. And then I tried to jump over. That didn't work too well. I just managed to make it to the beetle. Come over here, you get a green shield. You drop right in the middle where that arrow is, and you'll hit a time stop. Otherwise, you'll hit lasers that are to the side of it, so you have to be in the middle. We're a little over 6 minutes now. 27,000 points from the enemies that we took out. We need 29,000 points. Well, you know what? Just to show you an example, if you want to have a little bit more comfort, because you're worried about your score, there's enemies now along this ramp, and you could take all of them out, and you'll get a nice bonus. Look how much my score goes up every time. 790 goes up to 990. 200 per. There's at least 5 of these down the road. I mean, so there's a 1,000 point opportunity for you to help close the gap, and it doesn't eat into your time bonus that much either. As you can see, missed one, big whoop. Like I said, we only need 800 more points. I'm pretty sure the time bonus is going to give us that. In fact, they closed the gap by another 400 just like that. There's more guys down this hall. And you know what? If you can get that last guy down the hallway, I want to see video footage of it, because I can never jump in time to make it for him. Because literally the game rejects me. But look at that, you got the final A in the game. Congratulations, achievement or trophy unlocked. You are the legend.